What are you doing? I'm creating the great wonder of chairs. You do realize that there's already been 7 wonders of the ancient world. I think it might be in your best interest if we just play the game. 7 Wonders is a set collection card drafting game designed by Antoine Balza and published by Repos Production. In this game, each player will be the ruler of one of the 7 great civilizations from the ancient world. They'll attempt to gather resources, progress in commercial relationships with one another, expand scientific discoveries, and proclaim their military superiority. The player who most develops their civilization the farthest will be the winner and go down in history as building the greatest wonder to surpass all other wonders to come. Each player is given 3 1 coins and one of the 7 Wonders boards. These boards have 2 sides, increasing the variability of gameplay, and represent the original 7 wonders of the ancient world. There are 3 decks of cards representing the 3 ages that players will work through. Cards are only utilized based on the number of players, with the remaining cards removed and placed back in the box. Specialized guild cards are added to the 3rd age, also based on the number of players. The game has 3 rounds called ages, with decks designating each one. Each player is given 7 cards to begin with. The player then will choose a card without showing the other players and place it face down. The remaining cards in the hand are placed to the next person either clockwise or counterclockwise, dependent upon the age. After each player has selected their cards, they have one of 3 actions they can perform. They can build the structure on the card by placing it in front of them face up if they have the resources required on the top left of the card. Some cards have no symbols and are free to build. Resources are gained by previous structures or paying 2 coins to use a resource from a player to the left or right of you. The second action available is to spend the required resources marked on your wonder board and build one stage of that wonder by placing the card face down into that slot, whereby you gain new benefits. Behold, the great wonder of chairs!
The last option is in using your card to discard it for 3 coins. The cards are categorized as resources for building other items, market cards to buy resources, military conflict cards, scientific achievements for gathering sets, and civilian structures which are worth endgame victory points. After each player has performed their action, the players take the cards handed to them and repeat the same actions again until the 6th turn. At this 6th turn, players will select one of the last 2 cards given to them and then discard the remaining one. At the end of each age, each player will compare the number of shields on their military conflict cards. If they have more than a neighboring city, they then take a victory token. If they have fewer, they then take a defeat token. At the end of the 3rd age, the game ends. Players will then utilize a score pad to total points in all categories of their civilization. The player with the highest total is then declared the winner. The theming of this game is wonderful, with each player able to really feel as though they're building up their own unique civilization with beautiful artwork on the boards and cards. There's always the desire to try out different strategies on the next game or with a different city. This game only takes 30 minutes to play, so goes very quickly with new players picking up the game easily. The game does offer various strategies as you can score points in multiple ways, which can influence which cards you draft into your collection. I find this game to be very wonderful and a perfect addition to any game collection.
Okay, here we go.